Hello, my name is Zach, and I like to backpack around the world. Good morning from Erie, Pennsylvania. Before we get into this video, let's get. Oh man, I can't even do this intro right. I'm so sleepy, but I need to get going. It's like 7 a.m. now. Roll that intro. So, I slept here at Pilot here in Indiana. Oh my god. God. I shouldn't be driving. No. No. All right. Let's try this in a little bit. I'm going to try to get some more sleep and then we can head back on the road. C4 energy drink here for the save. I am good now. Anyways, I slept here at Pilot in Erie, Pennsylvania. I guess I'm in Erie, Pennsylvania. If not, I'm like 5-10 miles out. Actually, you know what? Hey Siri, where am I?
You're at 8035 Perry Highway, Erie, Pennsylvania.
Okay, I'm in Erie. So, I did not get as far as I was hoping, but I was getting way too sleepy last night to where I needed to drive responsibly. So I did, and I stopped. If you're drowsy, it's okay to stop. Even if you're going to be behind schedule, it's okay. And technically, I'm not behind schedule, but I do need to make it to Indianapolis, Indiana by, I would like to be there by 4 p.m. Right now, my ETA estimated time of arrival is 1:41 p.m. with 6 hours to go. So, let's go ahead and stop rambling and get this drive started and get this video started. Let's go. Vamos. I am in Ohio. I've been in Ohio. I'm about currently 60 miles north of Columbus. Anyways, I wanted to talk about my weight loss journey because I do want to lose weight on this trip. Although all this driving, it's making it difficult to accomplish said goal. So I might have to put it on a little pause. But once I get to Mexico, I'm not going to have the excuse of I'm driving 4, 5, 6, 7 hours a day. I'm not going to have that excuse. So I will definitely get to business once I get to one of the greatest countries in the world, Mexico. And I will be changing shirts. Don't worry. It was raining when I woke up this morning in Erie, Pennsylvania. I didn't really feel like going back there and getting a new shirt out, but I will probably soon, so don't worry. I am not in a good mood right now. I got pulled over. Well, they said I was going 90 miles an hour when the speed limit was 70, and as soon as I saw the cop, I looked at my speedometer to see how fast I was going. I was not going no 90 miles an hour. I was going 85. So that's a bunch of bullshit right there. And second of all, about a mile, 2 miles before that cop, there were people riding me. There were people zooming past me when I was going 80 miles an hour. So there's no way that cop did not see those people. And maybe those people slowed down before they reached to that cop. I don't know. But I, on the other hand, I was just going with the flow of traffic. So do I feel like I'm in the wrong? Not really, no. But I'm not going to drive all the way back to Ohio to go to a court appearance because I would be spending more than the fine to get back here, which is $136. So screwed up. I know I'm in the wrong regardless. Just because everybody else is going over the speed limit doesn't make it right for me to go over the speed limit. Even though it kind of does make it right because you got to go with the flow of traffic. If you're going to be going the speed limit when everybody else is going 85, 90 miles an hour, you're going to get in a fucking wreck. So you kind of have to adapt. I know that cop needs to make his little quota so he can get a paycheck. I guess that makes sense, but because those people that were zooming past me had to have been going 100 miles an hour. So, oh well. I guess I'm gonna have to either pay it or I'll see if they have like a video court hearing. But then again, I do have Tennessee plates. All those people that were zooming past me, they all had Ohio plates. They see that I'm from out of state. They know I am less likely to appear in court, so my hands are kind of tied behind my back to pay that fine. I got pulled over in Ohio before about 2 years ago, so I should have learned my lesson then. Even though I did not get ticketed then, they gave me a little warning. Not everybody's going to give you a warning. Some cops want to make that quota. The government has these police officers' hands tied behind their back as well. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. They have to make a certain quota. They need to make that money for the city and for their paycheck. If they don't meet a certain quota, they're either going to pull them off the road or get rid of them. They're like, we know people are speeding. So why are you not giving out tickets? Come on, do your job. That's probably what he's told. Dog eat dog world. It's still shitty to be in that kind of position. To where you have to do that. To where you have to be an asshole to people. But that's life. Some cops are worse. I shouldn't be complaining. In North Korea, if I was to visit and say I went to the Kim Jong-un park where they have the statues of him and I did not even bow, I would be spending some time, by time, indefinitely, in one of those prison camps that North Korea has. So I shouldn't complain too much. Just pay the fucking fine, move on. So that's what I'm going to do. I have no other choice. So let me get this rant over with. I have about 3 hours until I make it to Indianapolis, Indiana. So that's what I'm going to do. Continue this drive. All I can do. Wow, check out this mural on the front of a recycling plant. That is beautiful. Beautiful job, whoever did that. Anyways, I am in, not even close to Indianapolis. I am in Springfield, Ohio. I'm about 2 hours away from Indianapolis, though. But I've calmed down. I'm not as mad as I was, but I was pissed. And I don't want to feel like I need to censor anything when I feel a certain way. What I said, I do not regret. I said it while I was in a very bad mood, because who wouldn't be when you're getting zoomed past on the interstate and you're the one that gets pulled over? Yeah, of course I'm a little bit mad. Because who wouldn't be when you're the one that gets pulled over when people were zooming past you a mile beforehand? So I feel like I was targeted a little bit because where I'm from, because I'm out of state, but I can't do anything about it now, so it's out of my control. I'm going to look into that video hearing. I saw something on their website. If that's a possibility, I will take them up on that, because I do believe I'm not 100% guilty. So at the very least, I should get a lesser amount to pay, like half, because I don't feel like I was completely in the wrong. So anyways, I needed a car wash very, very bad. Look at that. I think I've driven over 2,000 miles at this point. I did not keep up with the starting miles that I had in my car, but I feel like 2,000 is about right. From Memphis to Washington, D.C., to Baltimore, to Pittsburgh, to Rochester, to now here in Springfield, Ohio. Probably 2,000 miles, yeah, if I'm willing to bet. If not, it should be over 2,000 by the time I get to Indianapolis. All right, let's get to Indianapolis. Vamos. Also, I changed shirts, so I feel good. I did my hair, so what's not to be happy about? I'm having the time of my life still, regardless. Although, if I was getting thousands of views per video, I probably wouldn't even care for that ticket because I would at least be making that money back within 24 hours if I was doing views like that. But you know what? Like I said, I'm not doing this for the views. I'm doing this because I want to. Because if I wasn't doing this, I would still be doing this. Yes, I would, Luke Combs. Yes, I would. Let's go, Indianapolis. Vamos, Aura, right now. Stop talking, Zach. I have made it to Indianapolis. I'm surprised that I made it here before sundown because I had a pretty long drive today, plus that incident that I had in Ohio, but I still made it here before sundown. Let's see how much I can see of Indianapolis before the sun actually goes down. I probably only have maybe 30 minutes to an hour before that occurs, so let's check out this town. Vamos. Right behind me, we have the Indiana World War Memorial. Now, I cannot tell you too much about this, but maybe I can because I read a plaque over there just a minute ago. This was modeled after the mausoleum in, I'm going to butcher the hell out of this, but Harikissus, I believe that's in Greece. I'll attach a photo of that mausoleum. This piece of architecture behind me did not begin construction until the 1920s. However, it was not fully constructed until the 1960s due to funding problems. So it took a while, but it looks nice. All right, let's carry on and check out more of beautiful Indianapolis, Indiana. The nickname for Indianapolis is the Crossroads of America because they have interstates going to all the surrounding cities from here. Des Moines, Iowa, Chicago, St. Louis, Columbus, probably Cleveland, Cincinnati, all those places, I'm sure. That's why it's called the Crossroads of America. Beautiful city. I can't remember if I mentioned this yet in this video or not, but the whole reason why I am here in Indianapolis, Indiana is because of a pop punk band that's playing here by the name of Knuckle Puck. That's happening in about an hour or so. And I need to go to Office Depot or Office Max or somewhere to get those tickets printed out because I forgot to print that particular ticket out. I went to my dad's house to print some tickets out for my Europe adventure in April and May. I did not even think about printing out the ticket to Knuckle Puck for here in Indianapolis. Also, we have this very beautiful United States Post Office and courthouse. Very nice. It is good to be here in Indianapolis. Also, I do have two friends actually, that are from Indianapolis that have been with my channel since the very beginning. So Tana and Kaylin, thank you so much for being there since the baby steps of this channel. Much appreciated, much love. I hope I am doing your city as much justice as I can, although I have very limited time on my hands right now. I wish I could spend a few days here, but unfortunately only have like an hour to spend in downtown Indianapolis before the concert, and then I gotta go because I have a 7-hour drive to Kansas City, Missouri. And I'm going to try to kill some of that drive tonight. I'm going to try to make it to the other side of St. Louis. That's my goal. I did the same thing yesterday when I left Rochester.
Indiana Rose, I caught a glimpse of you out on the road, quiet like a dove. You're whispering a symphony unknown, breathing the breeze and trying to grow, lost in the sight of you alone. Here I'll stay till dawn. The breeze in the sky sings me a song. Here I'll stay till dawn.
Your thoughts into my flesh are poured.